Hey everyone, this is Joe with coffeecartmarketing.com, and in this video I am going to share with you 5 mistakes that coffee cart owners make that can cause them to fail. So mistake number 1 is not showing up in Google, Bing, or other search engines. Web traffic from search engines are arguably the best type of traffic you can have. These are new clients searching out your service in your area. For example, if you're working in Orlando and aren't showing up when someone searches for coffee cart in Orlando, you're losing a lot of potential leads and clients, and there's no getting around this. You need to show up for this kind of stuff if you're going to be competitive in your area. Relying strictly on word of mouth isn't enough. So if you want me to do a video on how to actually do this from the paid side and the organic search side, leave a comment below and I will get to that in a future video. Now, the next problem is not having your website optimized for conversions. We recently took a client's website that was built on Wix. He kind of did it himself. It wasn't that optimized for conversions. And upon doing conversion rate optimization on it, we took it from going from 10 leads a month to almost 40, or actually probably a little over 40 at this point after we completed the conversion rate optimization. That's when we compared the first 30 days to the 30 days after we did the changes. Now, I took 2 random coffee cart websites. We haven't worked with either of these people, but these were from the Orlando search that I did. And let's take a look at just the above the fold of these different pages. Now, if we look at this Kineo Coffee, even though there are some changes that I would make to this, there's something very, very specific about this site, and probably one element that's the most important thing in conversion rate optimization. And that is that the call to action is very, very clear. When someone lands on this page, the Get My Quote button is right here, and someone can click that and go to get the quote. Whereas on this one, Bloom and Brew, again, I don't know these people. This was just randomly picked from the Orlando search I did. It's very hard to figure out how to get a quote. Yeah, this form is all the way at the bottom, but in our world today, people might not have the attention span to scroll all the way there. So you want to make sure your website, especially above the fold, looks more like this and has a clear call to action than like this. The third mistake is when people don't quote their leads very, very quickly. One thing that we've noticed about our top clients is that they all have good systems in place for quoting their leads, whether it's a person that's calling and following up with them or emailing them, just really staying on top of everything. All of our best clients have this process down to a T. It's important that when a lead comes in, and a lot of leads come in through forms when it comes to coffee catering and coffee carts, that you do not let it slip through the cracks. And although not required, some carts leverage semi-automatic quoting software to handle the quoting and payment process automatically, which I can talk about in a future video. The fourth mistake is not having a Google Business Profile. A Google Business Profile, or GBP, is another piece of real estate you can use to show up when people search in your area. If you don't have a GBP, you're missing out on crucial real estate and trust, because you can actually have stars and reviews when people search. Allowing people to see stars and pictures of your business right in the initial search is an amazing tool that most coffee cart owners simply forget about. We recently took over a client's GBP and doubled the clicks to his website from his GBP in 1 month. Making a Google Business Profile and getting at least 10 reviews, preferably more, is a quick win that you should be doing and something that you should be working on and building over time. So the fifth and final mistake is not using social proof on your website. So I clicked another website from that GBP search I just did in Las Vegas, and this was the first result, and they have actually done a great job at this. So in addition to keeping their quote button above the fold, like I said, they're also showing off how many reviews they have in multiple places, and showing the high-end clients that they've worked with. This is something that you should start showing off right away to build your credibility and build your trust when new potential clients land on your website. And before we sign off, I just want to let you know that we'd love to do all of this stuff and more for you and your coffee cart. We've generated nearly 1,000 leads for our clients and would love to get your coffee cart business more visibility online and real results. To get started, head over to coffeecartmarketing.com and book a discovery call with us. If you're a good fit, we'll create a plan, run you through everything, and help you start booking high-paying events. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I will see you in the next one.